Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today I have a very interesting and special, if you will, impressions review of a knife that was sent in by CJRB to our Apex Pass-Around group. So thank you to CJRB and Artisan Cutlery. I don't know if you know, CJRB is one of the budget divisions of Artisan Cutlery, and they make some really nice knives, even some right up there with the Artisan Cutlery design knives. I really like this. This is a really cool new design. This is called the Ekko. It's a Ray Laconico design. You can see that. Typically he has his name on there, so which is really nice. This is Jade G10. It is contoured, which is really cool. Relatively chamfered on the edges, which is really nice. The nice thing about Jade G10, and this is a pretty light color version of it, this is the kind of, if you will, blank canvas of G10. You can dye this almost any color you want, and so I think that's nice. Got a nice little brass kind of pivot collar around there. I think that's really cool. It is ARRP M9 steel, which is Artisan Cutlery proprietary steel. It's a powder steel. It's a great budget steel up there. And if you notice, this is a front flipper. So it's a front flipper, and it's got a thumb hole or fuller holes for that. And that's really cool. 2 standoffs in the back. And I believe this is like a little lanyard loop. So lanyard people rejoice. There's something there for you. Deep carry, definitely very deep. You can see that. Very hidden. I like that. So let's see how this flips. Flips beautifully. This is sort of what I would call a sheep's foot, maybe Warncliffe, reverse Tonto, probably more sheep's foot. It's got the belly, it's sort of curved, it's got a little tip there, so that kind of throws you off to a Warncliffe, right? You can call it modified, whatever. I like the blade shape. It's very functional, very useful. It's got a nice little tip, but a pretty robust, strong tip, which is great for poking into like mulch and dirt, cat food, dog food, opening up cases of water, whatever, boxes, Amazon boxes, and Christmas boxes, right? So really cool. That front flipper is very nice, tuned really well, and it works really well. You can just get your hand up there and move forward, and it opens really nicely. You can reverse, you can open flick it with even with your front finger, index finger. The liner lock engages. We're at a good 50, I'm gonna say 60%, so it's solid in there. No blade rock. It's in there really, really well. And when it does close, it's yeah, a dead center, really nicely centered knife. I like the heft of this knife. I like the ability, and you have the thumb hole, so it's very easy, or fuller hole. I call it fuller hole because I mean you can thumb hole it this way, slow roll it open. But you got to be careful with that front flipper. You come up here, you're going to catch yourself, right? But with the I call it a fuller kind of a hole because you can move the middle finger and do a reverse flick. And that works really nicely both ways because it is a liner lock. The liner lock gets it out of the way, and look, it is a left-handed compatible. Lo and behold, lefties rejoice. This can easily switch sides. You can go over there. Kind of wish there was a little insert. I mean, I know this is a budget knife. We're looking at a knife. It's what is the price range for this one? About $57, I think it's going to be what we're going to buy at retail. So that's a really good price. I mean, you're getting the proprietary Artisan Cutlery steel. You're getting a beautiful front flipper, nice liner lock that works really well. You've got the the fuller or the thumb hole for beautiful reverse flicking both ways. The Jade G10 is contoured, it's relatively chamfered, which is really, really nice. All that is just a great deal of a little package for a knife. I think it's really cool. It does run on cage ceramic ball bearings, so that's kind of all the different parts of the knife, if you will. And this is steel, in case you were curious. Steel. None of this is titanium, but I do believe you can buy the titanium clip. They do offer that if you go to Artisan Cutlery. I have an affiliate link down below. If you're interested in this, would you consider clicking on my affiliate link? It really helps out the channel, allows me to do more things, and really would appreciate that. So if that's where you want to take a look at and buy it, because sometimes I have some great deals there too. So anyways, I like that. All right, so great material, great everything. Let's go ahead and measure this guy, see how heavy they are. All right, so let's see where we're at, about 3.5, okay, 3.59, so 3.59 ounces, not bad, not bad. Let's give a little measurement on the length here, going from the tip. All right, so the overall length of the knife, we are looking at about 7.5, just over, right at 7.5 inches, I would say. The cutting length, or from the tip to the base here, is about 3.25 inches. So if your knife laws, if they look at the handle, you're kind of, and it's you got to be under 3 inches. You're cutting it close. And let's look at the cutting length. The cutting length is, excuse me. Sorry, it's late. I'm trying to do some reviews to get this stuff back out to people, right? Because I've been so busy at work. Definitely over 3 inches, about 3 and I want to say 1/8 of an inch. Beautiful belly on the knife, so definitely can do a nice cut. You can get up here where you can really get close to the ground to cut, to the table to cut. I like the tip. Again, it's really nice and robust, so that's really cool. All right, oh, forgot to do the handle. I always forget to measure that. All right, so overall handle, if you choke up, you've got over 4 inches. And you got this little part here that's sort of an angle. So big hands, they can kind of get over here and it'll give you a little extra kind of leverage. So if you've got double extra, 3 extra large hands, I think you can make this work. I mean, for me, I've got medium to medium large hands. So large width-wise, medium length-wise. So large, I'm definitely on here. Extra large, I think you're definitely, even maybe double extra large. When you get up to double extra to 3X, you're definitely going to maybe be over a little bit. But pretty nice. I like that. Let's look at the blade stock thickness. That looks like it's probably 140 hundredths of an inch or something. Ooh, wrong measurement tool there, sorry. Talking away, not paying attention. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, let's see where we're at. No, it's 128 hundredths of an inch. So I said about 120. I guess I was kind of close. Or did I say 140? I don't remember. If I said 140, I'm way off. If I said 120, I'm kind of close. Not bad. Definitely user, very functional kind of length and everything. So I like that. What category is this going to be in? Well, this knife is going to run you about, $57, $60. So it's definitely a budget knife, and it's really great budget knife. What you get for the price on this knife is fantastic. I think it's a great deal. Definitely something you should consider. At 57, 60, 15, whatever bucks it is, that is really nice. The pocket clip does have a little, it does, and for me, the way it's designed here, a little bit of a hot spot, but you can buy the titanium inserts. They're milled and they're a little nicer chamfered and stuff. I think it's definitely something you might want to consider if that's important to you, right? Does have some chimping up on top, get a little bit of traction. This is more presentation. I mean, really hard pushing. It would maybe give you a little bit of traction, but it's not super duper, don't slide anywhere kind of traction. So take that for what you will. All right. Purpose. I would say this is everyday EDC. Awesome everyday EDC. So much you can do with this one. This is very comfortable. It's very easy to get in the pocket. It flips. It's fidgety. I like that a lot. Ray Laconico always does such a nice job in his liners. Oh, by the way, that liner lock right here, look at that. Nice cutout relief to it. Beautiful chamfering on that. Gives you comfortable closing actuation to close and drop that blade is really nice. And the fact that it has that finger choil, sort of pseudo finger choil right there, if I push that in and I drop it, it's going to come down right here on my thumb, right? So I'm going to be clear of that sharp edge, the little bevel right there from hurting my hand. So that I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, sorry again. So yeah, every day. You can do a whole lot of stuff with this one. I mean, just beautiful workhorse. Oh, by the way, it does have a nice swedge up here, which is nice for cutting through heavy material. That always allows you to navigate and turn, especially through something like leather, or heavy plastic, or wire, whatever, cardboard. That's nice. All right, ergos and feel. We already talked about the handle design. Handle design is awesome. Chamfered nicely. I love this shape of it. It allows you to get in here comfortably for that. It does fit in your hand comfortably to do certain precision, certain cuts. That is really nice. I like that. Deployment, Ray Laconico and CJRB did awesome. That front flipper works beautifully, right? I can just sit here all day long and do this for the camera, which is usually not the typical angle. I mean, it's going to be more upright, but yeah, all day long. And that, I guess you can call it thumb hole, spidey hole, fuller hole, whatever, is really nice for reverse flicking. The deployment is absolutely outstanding on this, so I like that. All right, closing. Cade ceramic ball bearings is really nice. It is liner lock, so you're not going to be getting in the way of the lock bar. So when it closes all internally, and as it breaks in, it just becomes more and more comfortable. So that's nice. Whew. Man, sorry guys. Fidget factor. All right, so you got front flipper, you got the thumb hole, fuller hole. It's really hard to get in there to do a reverse flick, so I can't really do that. I would say this is a 7 out of 10 because the front flipper and the thumb hole really are the intended design ways to open it, and they do it well, really well. So out of that 7 out of 10, I'm going to give it 100%. It does all 7 out of 10 just phenomenally well. Really, really great knife, great design, everything. Love it. So kudos out to them as far as that. fun to fidget with, fun to handle. I mean, you know, because this is an Apex pass around given to us by CJRB, I can't really do too much with it. I wouldn't, you know, sometimes I might take it apart and clean it. I'm not going to do any of that. It's not my knife. I got to pass it along in a good condition that it's in to the next person. So I really like it. It's definitely a contender for a knife for gifts for friends. And, you know, if I get a friend that I know will like this, I may buy two so I can have one for my car. Who knows? Maybe. We'll see. But I like this. I like this a lot. So overall thoughts, and is it recommended? Absolutely, it's recommended. My overall thoughts, I love this thing. Really, really great knife. Cannot recommend this enough. I think if you like the aesthetic, if you like a front flipper, you like a spidey hole, thumb hole, this knife is really for you. And I would say for me too, because I like it. I love the contouring. Everything about that is really nice. I do believe these are T6. No, I feel like I can check. Are they T6? Let's see. Yeah. All right. So it is T6. So not bad. I mean, you know, for a knife that's $57, yeah, I wish it was T8s, but $57, I can't complain about that. I think that's a good deal. It is T8 right there. I know that. So really, really nice. I think that is something that is going to do well. It's going to hit out of the park. I'm just glad I got a chance to check it out, right? Because I think they sold out pretty quick. So thank you, CJRB. Thank you, Artisan Cutlery. Another really cool knife that I like. I've got another unboxing and review coming out really soon of another cool knife. They seem to be hitting it out of the park really well lately. So kudos to them for good design, good initiative, and working really hard on that. So I hope they keep it up because this is good stuff. So it's going to definitely be in my recommended budget knives. Absolutely. Definitely be in there. I don't know if it's going to be overall recommended knives because it's usually over $100, but this is an outstanding knife. Outstanding. I think you can just really enjoy this and use this well. So that's my thoughts on there. Hey, if you have any comments, any questions, please feel free to comment down below. Sorry, guys. Man, trying to do these late night reviews. I'm tired. So thank you for sticking in if you've been here so far. But hey, if you found this content fun, interesting, or worthwhile, would you please consider hitting the like button in the video down below? And if you've already hit the like button, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. Sorry, subscribing and liking the videos really helps me out, helps the channel out, allows me to produce more content, have more opportunities for both the channel and for you guys. So I would really appreciate that. And if you've already hit the subscribe button, maybe consider hitting the notification button. You could be notified of future content as soon as it's dropped. Hey, if you like all of that, maybe consider checking me out over on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's robs_nerdy_knives on Instagram. Hey, thanks so much for watching today. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.